Well, I was thinking they could be someone's hireling. That way, it gives us a reason to have extra person other than Chester and Chris's character. Maybe that rogue or whatever you guys have in your party. Mine don't do that.
So we could do that. I do have a rogue follower. I think our followers are all what, level 3 or level 4?
They're like mostly level 2s. But
Oh, they're level 2s now?
yeah.
I thought they were still all level 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Bill at the battle, remember?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll go ahead and start. So I'm just skipping you guys ahead to the palimpsest because that's where you guys were going, unless you had something to do in town. But I think we resolved most of that stuff last session, right?
Yeah, I'm just getting all the paperwork I need to.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to check. I wanted to examine the ring from the dream.
Okay.
Mostly, I'm trying to figure out. I know it's like it functions as a pearl of power, but does it only function for Whistler, or could Whistler? Is it a pearl of power that Whistler could?
It's a pearl of power. It is. You could give it to somebody if you so inclined.
Okay. And how long does it take to attune to a pearl of power? Is it just normal?
It's an hour. It's
short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So I could have it not attuned and then attune to it on a short rest and use it almost like arcane recovery.
Yeah, pretty much. If you wanted to game the system like that, sure. But it would really take 2 hours because it would take an hour to attune to the pearl of power and then an hour to attune to the item you were dropping to attune to the pearl of power.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I was willing to unattune for a little while.
Yeah. Definitely. So you guys make your way, I'm assuming, around Malys, so that you, because the entire point of this, I believe, is so that you can find a way to not get trapped in time every time you make an expedition.
Mm-hmm.
So I've go ahead and placed you where you were most likely going to end up entering the palimpsest from. The palimpsest was never designed as a crypt, but it has basically become one over time. It was kind of the workers' quarters inside the city itself. Buildings are small, they're cramped, and it's labyrinth in its own strange way. What's weird is that water that seems to be flooding the entire city. It's here. There is like 3 inches of it on the ground everywhere. And there is something magical about it, but it doesn't have the weird, almost poisonous effects it does everywhere else. In fact, the water here seems to have almost a regenerative effect.
So it's like a spa.
Sure.
I do not trust.
Well, I'm saying, so it's magical because possibly it's drinkable, or it's magical because of whatever. Because remember, I have my special vision.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it
oh yeah, your
glows
vision is
like
on. This stuff radiates necromancy. It is to you. It is dark purple. And you guys know that things that die in the palimpsest tend not to stay dead.
Yeah.
And this might be part of it.
Don't drink that. Even I know to stay away from it. Please don't drink that.
I
Saying not
want
to
to
consume something that I'm going to listen.
I want to fill a bottle of it and carry it around.
Just mark that you have palimpsest water on your sheet.
Oh,
I'm gonna sell it.
Okay.
It's, the Abernathy, the guy that does the potions and stuff, probably would have a maybe use for this. So, yeah, I guess I'll fill his skin with it as well.
I don't want to dump out my good water for dead water.
Yeah, no, I'm using one of my water pouches that does not have my drinkable water in it. And I'm going to label it so I don't accidentally drink it.
Oopsie.
Okay, so where you guys kind of want to go?
Is there those? Do those stairs lead out of this puddle of necromantic water?
They do. You're basically in like, think like a it would be a highway in our world, but it's just like it almost looks like an aqueduct or a channel.
Okay.
So that would lead up to like overhangs and
Higher level.
yeah, it looks like this was actually the way water was supposed to flow out in case of a flood.
Ah. I would suggest up and away from the water then.
So, question: I'm sure we already looked ahead to verify that we actually have a map, or someone being able to take a map of this area just in case we need to come back and or leave quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can memorize it, but I don't know if anyone else can. And I'm sure it's something our new sheriff would like as well.
Well, I do have my 2 little kobold hirelings, but I don't know if we want to trust them to make the map for us. But I think it would also be adorable.
Well, I would love for them to actually have it and then compare after and then be totally different, and then actually have somebody else have a different map. So that way we have extra maps, and then we can sell those maps to other people if we don't feel as say our confidence in them. That way we can actually get them to be productive, and we can actually possibly make money from it.
All right. Squish, can you start making a map for us as we go through? You can write on King.
Sure. I'll make map. And so your shield bearer and Squish, your goblin inventor, or kobold inventors, are both behind you. I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll handle it.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so now we have 6 then, I'm guessing, by that count? Or
Yeah, if you count 2 CR 1/2 kobolds.
well, we can always bring more if we need to.
Okay. So yeah, that's what's for you guys. You do hear coming from, assuming you're facing south to be your right, but we'll say coming from the west is, it sounds like a weird chanting. From the south is the scraping of large feet on stone, and from that distance, that's about all you guys could hear.
Does it sound like the same chanting that we heard in the prison when they were trying to get that wraith his body back?
No.
Okay.
In fact, this chanting is, it's almost robotic in its nature. Like it seems there's no life behind it. It's almost like something is on repeat.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bill will ask around, does this sound familiar to anybody? Should we be worried?
Constant chanting is probably.
What
always a
languages do you
worry.
guys speak?
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Yuan-Ti.
Nope.
Common.
Nope.
Gnomish?
No.
Deep speak and Elvish.
Deep speak. You know what it's saying.
Okay.
Go, Brutus.
I'm the translator.
Basically, oh great one, end our suffering. Oh great one, end our suffering.
Good sign, guys. Definitely sounds like cultists. They're chanting, "Oh great one, end my suffering." Definitely the thing that sane people gather in groups to chant.
Okay.
Oh, then we have nothing to worry about. Thank you,
Nothing
Brutus.
at all. No, I think it's good. I think it's good.
It's a big confidence boost.
Yeah, we'll be able to rationalize with them for sure.
Oh,
Shall we cautiously approach and see what's actually making the chant? I mean, it's possible that these are some sort of spirit or undead that's hoping that, Amethyst is going to come eat them.
Mage armor.
Should
Okay.
we be louder than them? Should we be louder than them to show a sign of respect, to say, hey, we are here, we understand you?
I
Yes.
would love that to be our excuse considering the lack of stealth in the current party, but I feel maybe we should try anyway. Are they down, like, are they on the level that we are? Or
No,
are
they would be up.
above?
They'd be up above. They'd be up to the west.
I would like to try and move stealthily,
Okay, give me a stealth check.
but I think we know how well this is going to go.
Sure. Brutus thinks he's super stealthy.
That's
Clomp,
Bill.
clomp, clomp,
I
clomp,
got a
clomp.
23.
Oh, that was
Bill was on his
Bill.
mission.
Bill knows he's
That's
super
cool.
stealthy.
Actually, so I got a 22. I have disadvantage on stealth, but somehow I'm quieter than you two.
Yeah, you see how much metal I'm wearing?
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So
Might have
I'm stealthing like Brutus because he took off in front.
okay.
Do we want to roll for your hirelings too?
Let me pull up-
Sure. Let me
See, I
check
don't
their
know
stats.
if the compendium has just the straight.
I have it.
Okay. Thank you.
So, as we're waiting for that stealth question for you guys, do we want to try to mark the walls and or the places so we can find our way back? Because I know Bill can find his way, but I don't know if everyone else can find his way back, kind of thing.
So Zashi
somebody-
is pretty stealthy, but all the rest of you guys not so much.
Are we inside?
You are currently outside.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, this is King's roll. So even the goat is a little loud.
Okay.
As far as denoting where we've been and where we're going, we could mark whenever there's a turn that we make would be a good idea. Maybe along the ceiling so that it's less likely to be bothered.
So Bill will willingly take the lead because of the confidence that Brutus gave.
Mm-hmm.
Follow
Ew.
me, everybody. And I'm just gonna make our way up the stairs.
Okay.
Like the host on a
By the
TV
way,
show
as
for
you
children.
start getting up towards this area, Bill, a weird sulfurous, just disgusting odor seems to be filling the air here.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Definitely buy that.
I did just realize an issue with my token. The light, I don't think I actually have any vision on this token currently.
Okay, where is your token at?
Right here.
It's the one with the dragon familiar on your shoulder, right?
Yeah, I'm using the one that you had created for an NPC, basically.
There. That should be better. Anyone else have that issue?
Sashi should be able to see further than
60 feet?
well, except it's not. It's like all dim light out at 60 feet. It's I can only have.
Yeah,
like, clear light.
dark vision is dim light.
Okay. Thank you.
Why is it dark when we're outside?
So actually I'd have to be changing your tokens constantly if in order to it is light out here, but when you guys enter the actual areas it's going to be dark. So
Okay.
sorry.
No worries. I was thinking more of a fog of war kind of thing because we actually haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So he pretty much waits for everyone to follow / catch up before he moves on, double checks everybody, and then continue moving forward. Double checking with Brutus because Brutus obviously knows what Brutus is doing and figuring out which way we need to travel first.
Yeah,
Sashi will kind of point this way.
Which, wait, is that left, right, stage left?
Well, I guess it would be your right, but to the west, over this way. I see a tunnel down or pathway down that way that kind of sounds like the chanting might be coming from.
Okay, so we
If
want
I
to go
hear the
towards.
chanting change, I'll share that. Like if they say anything new.
Okay,
Like,
so then I'll
hey,
move
did you guys hear that?
this way. Okay. Like I said, I have no problem keep moving, but I just want to make sure we don't lose everybody. Do we assume the tokens are following us?
I believe so. I don't think Scott's gonna continually move them.
Okay, Whistler, don't go too far ahead.
I'll follow you guys once they think it's safe.
Yeah, no worries. I just want to make sure because, like I said,
Out
I
there,
don't
there
want to
should
leave
be a
people.
bat on the screen for you now.
Wait, does anyone see one for Whistler?
I don't see one for Whistler either.
Did you drop one for Whistler?
Was I supposed to?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, we worked that out. I'm gonna grab coffee. Scott,
Roger.
would you like some?
Yes, please. Can you just top my coffee cup off?
Decaf's fine for me.
So what's the nondescript token?
That was so that everyone knew where to start.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not like describing. So I'm not just. I figured that was the simplest way of doing that.
Oh, that was where to drop our tokens. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I
Welcome
didn't have
to
a
the game.
map when we started because I wasn't in roll 20.
Yeah.
That would help.
That's
So-
right. I should have explained
Okay.
that.
Tucker, we're already up this area here. So if you come up stairs, you'll find us up here.
Yeah. No, I'm following right behind Brutus.
Yeah, I just don't want to make sure you didn't get left out.
Okay. And can you control one of the bat tokens that's down, Tucker? I'm
I
hoping.
can control both the bat tokens that are down.
Okay. Delete one of them, and then.
Aw.
I don't know if I can delete them.
Okay. I'll delete
Right-click.
one of them. There.
Oh, I wanted that one.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay.
And the
Make it
kobolds are
right-click.
just following a safe distance behind you guys.
Yep,
I mean,
just making sure because basically also I don't want to lose them because if they're the ones taking the time to actually make a map,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want them with us.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
Cool.
so Zashi decided to say go to the right, the either west portion of it. So I was just going to move over.
Okay.
Now I don't see him move.
What's up?
So now I can't move my. Oh, never mind. Apparently I have to go off. So coming up here to this area, get to this. I guess looks like an opening. before
There's
you
a
walk.
door there. And it's just a simple wooden door. But that smell is getting stronger. It seems to be coming from that room. You also hear a sound like something
so-
eating in that
So
room.
Bill whisper back and letting everybody know what the sound is that he's hearing. He definitely knows it's eating because he knows eating.
Mhm.
Do we want to try to open the door quietly, or is there someone special that can open the door?
I prepped for battle. If it's eating, it might be one of the ghouls that we've run into before or something similar. So I'll wing it open and give you guys a chance.
Okay.
Zashi's first going to inspect it and try to make sure that there's no glyphs that are going to blow up in her face before she touches it.
the
Okay,
wall
give me an
or an enclosed
investigation
area?
check.
You said it was a door, Tucker.
Right. But is this a wall or like is this a wall that stops? Like is it or is it like a house or something?
It's
that
a
we're going
house. It's
into?
like a building.
Okay.
Probably looks clear to me. So I will attempt to open the door once Bill and Brutus are ready.
Yep, Bill's right there, ready to go.
Give
Doing
me
the
a
whole
second.
SWAT team signals.
Okay. So I will attempt to open the door.
This is the issue with having only 2 screens and a bunch of notes.
Need at least 3.
Yeah, would you like the Patreon support so you can help get you another screen?
I don't have. I have another screen. I could have another monitor. I don't have this room for another monitor. It's less of a.
Mount it like on the wall above.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's nothing explodes, Zashi.
Yay!
10 out of 10.
Let me switch over to dynamic lighting. I do need everybody though to roll initiative, as in front of you is a large or a medium-sized pallid humanoid with an impossibly long tongue and a really, really gross stench.
So you know, I found one. Do we want me to
Look,
charge?
there it is.
Right there.
Over there, guys. I found him.
See one initiative.
Initiative was 22 for Zashi.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Bill, you're so busy exulting that you found one.
Well, I'm waiting for my command because that's the whole point. Nobody told me what I was supposed to do. I was just holding the door ready to, like, wait,
Uh-oh,
what?
well, I hope Sasha rolls better than me because we don't want me deciding what to do.
Let's see. And where did I put the giant goat? Dex.
But it's not.
Come on, King.
King's initiative is 4.
Slower than a goat.
Okay, so I have Zashi first, and then Whistler. Did you have advantage on initiative for some reason?
No, I was rolling for flap, but I didn't actually successfully roll for flap. I didn't roll a d20.
Oh, you rolled a 20.
Nice.
Okay.
He rolled.
But flap's still out. Yeah, got really
Okay,
high.
Zashi, you're up first.
Flap's still pulling.
It is
Okay.
obviously undead. It is. It smells disgusting. You're pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're aware of what a ghast is.
Yep. It's like, crap. Undead gas, get ready for battle. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go ahead and I don't think I want to do any spells just yet since we've got a long way to go. So I am going to attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
20 plus 7. Natural 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Should I smite, guys?
It's up to you.
I don't know if I want to waste it on this guy, but I love the natural 20.
I mean, we're right next to the entrance. We can always go back and rest.
You should use a cheap smite whenever you do that if it's on a crappy guy, like a level 1. Especially
but I
undead,
have-
if you get that extra 2d8.
It's not a waste though. If it's damage, it's damage. Like I said, we can always go back. We're right
Yeah.
there.
This is... And remember, it's undead, so it'd actually be a first level smite would be 3d8, so it'd actually be 6d8. So
Right. Plus 6 d8.
Be a
And
badass.
it'd
then
be 2d8
plus-
plus 6d8 plus
Tush.
your dex
Plus
modifier.
4, and then plus the lightning damage for it, which is a d2, right?
Yeah. So it'd actually be a 2d2 because you critted.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Without hesitation, Zashi flies in there, rapier out, right into this creature's skull. Burst of holy energy. Like, doesn't even have a chance to get up.
MVP has been decided for the day.
Well,
Think
that
we're
was
good. We can call it here successful.
easier than expected. I do see another door, guys. I'll do a quick inspection of what it was eating and if it had anything on it.
It looks like it was eating it didn't have anything on it. Basically had a loincloth, and it still smells rank, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Waited for it to get ripe.
The thing it was eating, it looks like it's just a humanoid cadaver of some sort, but whatever it was, it looks like this thing's been eaten before, and that it was eating something that had been dead for a very, very long time.
At least it was into recycling.
I guess. All right.
All right. Well, that went well.
By the way,
Yep.
the ghast's like skull is disintegrated. It has no head anymore.
It's just gone now.
It's just gone.
If Zashi's, high five, Zashi. Nice.
Let me look if there's anything else in this room real quick.
Okay. It does look like there might be a door that Zashi is next to that she'd be listening to.
Okay, so they you don't hear anything in that door beyond there. Yeah. There's nothing to hear there.
And has the chanting gotten louder?
No, the chanting would be actually to the north of you guys in a different building, so no.
It's just like elevator music as we traverse the process. That's okay.
All right. Shall I check this door, guys, before we go north to?
Let me sidestep. There we go.
All
You
right.
guys are so distrustful.
There's a reason though.
Yeah.
It's a light paranoia based on consistent life experiences
Yes.
of the chain lightning variety.
Ready
I
when
guess-
you are.
All right. So I'll take a quick look at the door just to try to make sure it's not going to blow up in my face, and then I'll open it.
Okay. Investigation check. Nah. You can tell it's locked though.
Does anyone have lockpicks?
I think thieves do.
Yeah. I never picked any up in town because I'm not a thief and didn't think about it that we weren't going to have any of our.
I have lockpicks.
All right. Let me step out of your way.
I want both of them. I pick lock. Okay.
So I'd like to get close enough if I can to try to put my shield between it and whatever happens if there's a door that explodes or something. I'm focusing more on trying to protect the creature.
Okay. Give me a second. Need to check the DC on this log. Oh yeah, you hear an audible click and the door opens,
All right.
or the door is unlocked. The door hasn't opened yet.
Thank you, Squish. All right. Go ahead and step back.
I open now.
Well, I want to make sure nothing hits you, so could you step behind Bill and myself to make sure that.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you want to open the door?
That's a good squish. And then Bill takes a step in, just to make sure nothing goes off.
Okay. Let me check what's in this room.
You have memorized it all?
No, this is really big. Yeah. Okay. You see another door further on, but then scrolled into the wall on the south is the crown of scepters shall be lost when the bridge of candles is broken and the river of beauty runs red with blood. There's also a bunch of skulls impaled in spikes in the northwest corner of this room.
Dig it. What's
Does
it? What
anyone-
language is it written in?
Yeah, I'm copying that inscription on the wall.
Okay.
What does it say? What language it is?
It's in common.
Oh, it's common.
Okay. Does that ring a bell for anybody?
No, sounds kind of like gibberish to me.
No, the skulls looks aesthetic and also ominous though.
Okay. You will see, and Zashi's going to motion for all of you as soon as she takes 2 steps forward. She raises her shield up and indicates she can see a creature in front of her.
Okay.
Can't see clearly what it is, but there's definitely something over.
Okay.
So
I
using that-
actually need to look this creature up because I've used them before, but I always forget what they do.
So using the hand signals we've worked on before, are we going to try to surround the creature? Are we going to try to talk to the creature before we approach?
Mm,
Do we have any kind of description? Sure. Or moment?
well, so Zashi can whisper. It looks kind of like a hooded something. We could attempt to talk, but I do not recognize what this is right now.
Well, you might, because give me a second. No, okay. You do notice it seems to be like fetid flesh. You can just see its feet. Otherwise, it's covered in a really ratty cloak. There also seems to be this. Well, actually, Bill. It seems to be emitting negative energy to your eyes. It seems to be just emitting necrotic energy.
So, I had a question for you, Scott. With my vision, I'm able to see 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I'm not like dark vision wise. I don't have 120 feet. So do we want to do something special with the so I actually have I can see but not see with my character because I can only see auras.
I'll just give you 120 feet of dark vision. That just makes sense. Where is your?
Then I'll ask you if I'm supposed to see it or if I'm supposed to sense it. That makes it easier.
Yep.
Okay, so I pass them as best I can. Let them know the negative energy coming from this creature. So it doesn't seem like it's friendly, or maybe it's friendly.
Oh, actually, I don't know if Bill saw the undead phoenix when he had his vision. So
Nope.
okay.
Hey, Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fix Whistler's vision? Because I can only see 10 and 10 instead of 20 and 20.
Okay, I got it.
2040 or whatever.
Gotta be 2040.
Yeah,
So-
actually, I can only see.
Yep, I got it. Give me a second.
I wasn't sure if that was intentional, so I'm just leaving it.
Now I only see 2020.
That's perfect then, right?
I don't have any dim light.
Okay, I'll fix it. Give me a second. I think I hit the wrong thing.
I think these are the better technical difficulties I'd rather have through a game. Just throwing out there.
Really? Because I have 20. I have it set to 2040 for you. Oh, I have that backwards. Sorry.
Yep.
I do that all freaking
Carry the
time.
one.
There we go.
Hey, yeah, now I can see.
Yeah. Okay.
And everyone can see Whistler because Whistler's got light.
Yeah. Should probably actually make sure all players see light. Save. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So this creature doesn't seem to notice you guys yet. And it's just kind of shuffling around. As it moves this way, though. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Because I need con saves from Zashi, Brutus, and Bill.
Okay, please remember that you could add +3 to your saves because you're right next to me. And is this a magical effect?
Not really. I mean, it is magic, but it's not as a result of a spell or a spell-like effect.
So it's 24 for Bill getting
Yeah.
the.
My
Okay.
sheet just says advantage against spells and other magical effects, so you determine.
Oh, I guess actually the con save was for something else. No. So Bill, Brutus, and Zashi, you all take 5 points of necrotic damage as it just gets closer to you, and that like sphere of necrotic energy overtakes you, and it's like sucking your life away. At which point, we're gonna use you guys the same initiative rolls, and the Bodak gets to make its roll.
So how much damage again?
5.
5, Roger.
Question, because I realized it hadn't cleared. Did Brutus and Zashi still have the 5 temporary hit points from Ayame?
Sure.
Okay.
Every point counts.
Okay. So we're gonna start from the same initiative guys you just said. So it's Zashi's turn.
Like, fuck, that hurt. I'm taking him out, guys. Or attempting to. Let's see. I can get up to it and attempt to hit it. Uh, 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. (1d8) +4 +1d2. 11 points of damage for my first hit.
You're okay.
And 12 on my second. Or, 12.
That's a miss.
Okay. Nope, can't do that one. I want this thing out of the way. So I am going to go ahead as a bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon
You're okay.
right behind, and it'll appear right behind him.
Okay.
Pretty sure a 10 misses though.
It's pretty nimble for it being so desiccated, and take 5 points of necrotic damage. As it's just the energy seems to seep into this thing.
Okay.
Seems to be just being around this drains your life force. And then it would
I will
be
finish my movement by taking a step to the side.
okay. I think the next initiative was actually the Kobold Inventor at a 21, or did Flap have a 22? No, that was
Flap at 18.
yeah. The Inventor is like, you guys all right? You guys need me to get closer? I can hit it with my bees.
Stay far enough back, but if you've got any ranged attacks, use those.
Whistler is nodding yes.
Okay, it'll take a slingshot at the Bodak.
Tiniest meat shield.
It's adorable. No.
13, it dodges out of the way of the rock from the sling.
Tried.
Let's see. Flap would be next with an 18.
Okay. So, seeing everybody take necro damage, Whistler would have told Flap in his mind to protect himself. So Flap is going to fly along the ceiling, around the wall, and around this.
Okay.
Because any damage kills him. So
Yeah. Did anyone have an initiative higher than 12? Anyone else have an initiative higher than 12? Okay, so it is the Bodak's turn, who is going to go ahead and use Death Gaze against Withering Gaze. Sorry. Oh well, okay. I forgot about that. I'll remember. It's going to go ahead and activate. It's going to go ahead and use its Withering Gaze, which will also activate its Death Gaze. But Withering Gaze, I need Zashi. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
This is a magical effect.
Awesome. 12.
Take 22 points of necrotic damage as you look straight into it as it stares straight into you, and you feel it that aura just getting intenser, more intense, and just is draining the life essence out of your body. You feel like you've aged 10 years in the last 6 seconds.
Oh, I do not like the way that feels. Okay.
And now I believe it's Flap, or not Flap, Whistler.
does Whistler had crap? I'm pretty sure Bill's before.
Okay, I had 11.
Bill had like a 2.
I think Brutus had an 11.
Okay, then Brutus.
Okay, that was who. Yeah, I knew somebody had higher.
Yeah, Brutus.
Yeah. I mean, I want to use a javelin because I don't like all this. I'm assuming because it's so desiccated, we can't tell in any way how injured it is.
No. 3 feet. Are you within? Did you start your turn within 30 feet? I think you did.
Yeah.
You did not. Do you want to avert your eyes and take disadvantage on your attacks, or because you're about to get hit by something? But it's up to you.
I have a question. Would it count still as a disadvantage if I just lower my head and charge at him? because I'm not looking at him, but I'm.
I'll say you can do it. No, it'd still be disadvantage. You're still running in.
Without looking, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do. Yeah, I'll still do that because it's better than trying to throw a javelin with my eyes closed and accidentally hit Zashi.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will charge to gore him
Okay.
with my shiny magicals. And disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Both
18.
you still hit.
Yes.
I'm gonna move you into melee with him.
Yay! 13 magic.
Okay.
Shiny horns. Be gone from my light. And then how much damage do I take for being in his
5
heat?
points.
Okay.
Yeah, so Bill just heedless of the danger of this necromantic aura just charges in and smashes into this creature. Is that your turn?
I'll regret it. It's okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Whistler.
Okay, Whistler will 1, 2, 3. Whistler's gonna move down here. How tall is the Bodak?
It's about. It's hard to tell because it's hunched over, so it looks like it's 5 feet tall. But you have a feeling if it went to full size, it'd actually be taller than Zashi. Probably about around Brutus's height, but it's really
Okay.
it looks like an old man.
But I can't see it over Brutus.
Correct.
Is what I'm trying to get at. Okay. So I'll go here,
Mhm.
and I will. I know it's got cover, but I'm going to go ahead and try to hit it with Chill Touch.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a natural 20.
Yeah, but is Chill Touch?
Chill Touch is necromantic.
Okay.
It also prevents healing, and it's undead, so it has disadvantage on attacks against me.
Okay. So it took.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to send the description.
Okay, it's fine. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
So 8 points of damage to it. It did seem to do damage to it, and it
Just not as much.
just not as much. It looks like it's looking around for an exit. Take 5 points of damage. You're within 30 feet of it.
All right.
And that brings us to the other kobold.
At the end of it, he is going to back up, though. At the
Okay,
end.
if you back up, then you don't take the 5.
Well, I had to go into it, though, to hit.
Yeah, the way it's worded is just if you end your turn within 30 feet of it.
Oh, yeah.
The kobold, seeing you guys staying out of it, will go ahead and kobold dragon shield. Let me bring that up. Let's see. Okay. It is going to. The kobold dragon shield is actually going to get to about here, and with disadvantage, we'll try to throw its spear at the Bodak. So it actually hit with the 15. So 2 points of damage to the Bodak. Actually, 1 point because of damage resistance. So he just goes, ah, and the little toothpick of a spear stabs the Bodak's shoulder. And now it's Bill's turn.
Feels ready to go. Uses his sword against his shield. And it goes in. 10, 15, just being able to move through another character and be right here. That's
Okay.
fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you would have started your turn outside of its gaze attack because there's a wall right there, so you don't have to worry about that. So
Okay.
you will have to worry about its aura, but
Yeah, I'm fine.
Mhm.
And then I'll attack it with a hand axe
okay.
for 9.
9 does not hit.
What? I'm just kidding. And I'll be ending my turn there.
Okay, you take 5 points of necrotic damage.
So,
But you have
is that all my shield? Because it's spell damage, possibly?
no, it's
No?
not spell damage. It's
Okay.
just
5 points. And then that'll be it.
okay. It's basically just it has a natural miasma around it that eats away at you. Your shield will help out with the gaze stuff, anything that requires a save, but the aura doesn't. Zashi, now do you want to avert your eyes or?
Yeah, I want to avert my eyes while I do this.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on these attacks.
Hmm. So that's the first one. 10 probably misses.
10 misses.
I'm going to go ahead and use my whatchamacallit, the channel divinity to add 10 to that roll.
Okay, then
for
that
a
would
guided
hit.
strike.
Okay, then that would hit.
Okay. And I am. This thing is freaking nasty, but you said it was looking like it wanted an exit?
Yeah, it was looking like it was hurt.
Okay. So 9 points of magical damage. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use my where are you? The spiritual weapon to attack.
Okay.
Pretty
Misses.
sure okay.
It's still up. It's looking hurt. Take 5 points of necrotic damage.
I was actually going to back up and risk the opportunity attack.
You okay?
30.
It has advantage because you're blind, but I'm pretty sure 13 still misses.
Correct, it misses.
And you're outside of its aura, so. Okay. Then we would go to the inventor, who will try to hit it with its sling again. And miss. And then flap.
Yeah. We'll just hang out, not do anything.
Okay. And then
Well, using the dodge action.
okay. Then the Bodak will go ahead and attempt to multi-attack the, I guess, Brutus. And you are still averting your eyes, so it gets advantage on this.
And I will give my protection and use disadvantage. Give it disadvantage.
Okay, so 18 to hit Brutus. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. It'll use its second attack against you. 20 to hit. Brutus?
Hmm?
Is 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought that was the first one having whatever.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of necrotic damage as it makes 2 swipes against you.
Okay.
Its claws raking into you. Your wound immediately begins to fester. Brutus,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Let's same thing. I'm going, although I realized last time I could have followed up with my
Mhm.
scimitar. That's my fault. So I will do again a gore. Um,
12 misses.
yes. And follow it up with scimitar. Is that hit?
You have disadvantage on this attack unless you're looking at him.
Oh.
And if you're looking at him, you have something. That hits.
Okay. And this is also still magic damage. I don't know if that matters.
You swipe at its, and you're taking chunks off. It's still up,
Okay.
and you just kind of its jaw dislocates in a kind of mummy-esque way.
Nice.
Whistler.
Okay.
Oh, take 5 points of necrotic damage, Brutus.
I move forward 3. Throw another chill touch.
11 misses.
11 misses, and I move 3 back.
Oh, okay. This dragon shield will go ahead and throw its spear again. Disadvantage. 6 misses. Bill.
Yeah, so I don't think anyone explained to Bill that it's bad to look at it, so I'm gonna look at it so I don't get a disadvantage.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Will do. And it is. Oops.
This is a magical effect, so you get advantage on this.
Yeah. 23.
Sweet. Okay, because you succeeded, nothing happens. But you do feel like it's like gazing into your soul and like trying to like actively pull it out of you.
Yes,
Did
I
Bill
don't think
eat a Yanti?
What?
Did Bill eat a Yanti?
Yeah, he has a shield that allows him to have advantage.
I can, if we have it available, I'll probably let you on it.
Mhm.
So then I'm just gonna swing away.
Okay. Unfortunately, at 11 misses.
Then I'm good.
Okay. Take 5 points of necrotic damage. Zashi.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon to attack.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
And for my action, I am going to go ahead and restore 15 HP using my lay on hands.
Okay. And you're still out of 30, so you don't take the 5.
And King will just take the dodge action.
Okay. The inventor will go ahead and try to throw it at the rock. Hitting this time. Stone comes in, smashes the Bodak right in the forehead. It's bleeding pretty bad, but still up. And then I'm assuming Flap does nothing.
Yeah, flat still does nothing.
Okay. Brings us to the Bodak, who will now attack Brutus twice again. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
You take
Can I
4
give a
points.
disadvantage?
What?
Can I give a disadvantage?
Yeah. So sorry. So it'd be in 17 if you use the protection thing. It's a 17 hit. Okay. So it'll make its second attack against Brutus. 22 to hit.
Yes. Brutus has a 19.
Okay. So take 13 points of damage. 4 bludgeoning, 9 necrotic.
Brutus is owie. Muy owie.
Brutus has all these scars, and you can actually see the like purple
He's, like,
veins
still
starting to
rotting away
spread.
and-
Yeah.
Who brought some misfortune?
Which brings us to Brutus. Go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Oh, what saving throw?
Death
Wait.
saving throw.
I don't think he's unconscious yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just booey owie.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I thought you
really
were out. Okay, sorry. Brutus's
I'm
turn.
13 away from if I had to put it on a scale.
Yeah.
No death yet, thankfully.
Brutus's turn.
Brutus will keep it up. I'm not looking, so I still have disadvantage.
That,
Did you put cheats on for me? What's happening?
I don't know, but go ahead and roll damage.
This is not how this is supposed to work. I'll take it, but
Okay, how do you want to kill the Bodak?
yes, this is me headbutting him. So, loving what Zashi did earlier with destroying this thing's skull.
Mhm.
That's what Brutus is gonna try and do. I'm gonna headbutt it. Probably like hope it's deformed enough that I can just pop it like a grape.
Okay. Sweet. So I give me a second. So for the Ghast, all of y'all would have gained 113 experience points. For the
Okay.
Bodak, there's 4 of you, so that you gain. Sorry.
Okay.
Uh,
Man.
575 experience points for the Bodak.
113 plus 575 or 575 total?
113 plus 575.
So 688. No. Yes.
Yeah, 688.
Trip myself up. So close. Guys, I only need like 1,000 more to level. We're getting there.
Yay!
Yeah, if I don't rot by then. Brutus will celebrate. I'll go over. Wait, actually, I'll go over and high five Zashi, and I'm gonna take a sit.
Okay.
I don't know if we're resting, but cool. Brutus gonna catch his breath.
That was exciting.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys stayed back here. That was perfect. You provided great.
I
cover.
help.
You're very helpful. Thank
At
you.
which point you actually see the shield bearer walk over and grab his spears.
Bill's gonna take a bite of whatever we fought.
Give me a
And
Constitution
Zashi-
saving throw.
And Zashi will inspect it for anything worth taking.
Nice.
It tastes disgusting, like rotting meat, like meat that has been sitting out for a century. You don't get any powers from this, but you manage to stave off the instant death effect that would have taken hold of you. As a burst of necrotic energy fills your body.
I think they aged me a little wrong.
They didn't dry age this properly. Kind of
Definitely wet aged.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds awful.
So what do you guys want to do? The room here seems pretty barren, honestly.
If is Brutus taking a short rest?
If we could, that'd be cool.
I would agree. I would agree as well. But I would also try to do my my second win before we took our rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. Cause yes, please.
Okay.
Well,
So-
I'm going to spend a lot of time examining the Bodak then.
Okay. Give me an
Protect magic
Arcana.
all the-
That is my second win.
Okay. Give me a.
There's an Arcana.
Mhm.
And just in case, here's an investigation too.
Has a really cool cloak for your investigation. Arcana check. You know, as sucky as that fight was, it would have been way worse had, as you expand. Bodaks are generally created by necromancers as like generals of an undead army. As sucky as that fight was, it would have been way worse had there been other creatures around. that aura not only drains living creatures, it also boosts the power of undead.
Oh.
And if
Well,
anyone
we
it
fought
actually,
Bodex before.
I'm sorry.
We fought Bodex before.
Mm-hmm. Um,
So, why don't
what's
we take
weird
this
is that it doesn't seem to have any, like, usually there's the wizards and necromancers tend to like have a certain signatory of their spells. This Bodek actually seems to have been spontaneously created. It's not something that's supposed to be able to happen.
Well,
Is his really cool cloak cooler than mine?
It's ratty as hell. I was being kind of sarcastic about it. It seems to have some type of necromantic energy about it. I don't know. You have a feeling that you're probably wearing something a Bodak had been like covering itself in for centuries probably is not a great idea.
If I could just, in an organic chemistry manner, describe to you what would happen to that fabric with different forms of pus and bodily fluids oozing and just degrading what are no doubt organic fibers.
Yeah. There's whole it looks it's disgusting.
Okay.
It's more sog than cloth.
Yeah.
Then I won't take it.
I mean, you might have some use for it. Some collector might want Bodak cloth. You do know that in certain necromantic rituals, Bodak cloth could be useful.
Okay. Well, then he'll fold it up
Okay.
and take it.
Okay, you have a yard of Bodak cloth.
We have a naked Bodak in that room.
And it is worse than you were imagining right now. It is
Particularly.
Yeah. Particularly gross, especially because it has no head right now. And
part of it's been eaten.
yeah.
Yeah, what part did Bill cut out? Did you go for something on the inside or just go for like a cheek meat? What's happening here?
Went for an arm because the whole point was I didn't kill it, so I didn't go for its heart.
Mm.
Oh,
So as you guys take your long rest, let me go ahead and move the wandering monsters around.
Short rest.
Yeah, short rest, sorry.
Long rest works too.
By the way, during the long rest, you actually hear a very large creature is like patrolling around.
he's trolling.
And as it passes, you also hear a bunch of footsteps of smaller, shambling footsteps. And wow, my computer does not like this map.
Is it just that large a file, or is the resolution crazy?
Yes.
Yes, to all.
Well, also because of all of the dynamic lighting and everything, and then I can see the entire map. It is messing around with it something hardcore. But yeah, you hear big thundering footsteps followed by a bunch of shuffling behind it.
Is this a closed door right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you guys decide what to do? I'll be right back.
If everybody's healed their boo-boos.
Yeah, I believe so. But I was trying to figure out what we actually want to do with the room since it doesn't seem too much, and double check with the little guys to make sure they're actually making a map like we've been asking them to. I'm gonna bug them when they get back to make sure we roll to see how proficient their map is. To be like, yeah, guys, keep doing what you're doing, or yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll remind that I would have, since you were talking about marking things, I would have marked on the doorway and like the top of the doorway and in the room as well. The last one we fought in, that we turned here, or that this was the way back out.
Agreed. And that way we can map it out, and if we need to come back and get anything, like any spoils or anything, as well as put in the room, we come back for it.
Hold on. We get there, when we got there, all the good stuff.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
we were going to try to verify the maps that they were already making were accurate and or worth their time / our resources.
They're super accurate. There are some weird symbology, like for that seems to relate to the creatures you killed, like explodey head and smell bad and a bunch of.
So then ask if we can add a legend for them so that we can figure out what the exploding head means, and then I'll look to whoever knows what this creature actually is called. Anybody? Exploding head creature that tastes like HB?
Well, if we're talking about this one, I think that's Bodex. The one we had, the one that I exploded its head in the other room.
You guys have fought Bodex before. You know they're called Bodex. Bill probably doesn't, because I don't think Bill has.
No. So if we could just have a small little legend or maybe something on the back so other people will know, because I'm sure they won't know what we're talking about, exploding head thing. Is there anything else we want to try to go through here and find or verify? Because
I think the only other thing was I was going to just remind that I mark on the doorway and in that first room that we turned in that this is the room we turned in. I'm not going to bother with I think every room, but when we turn one way or another and make that decision, that's what I'll specify. So this is the room we came into and we turned this way.
Okay.
Hey, Carrie, what does Bill's voice sound like?
and this was saying I haven't figured out yet what I want him to sound like because I don't know too many Knolls that we actually had, but something like that for it. I just don't want to commit too much in one direction because I said in the tribe I might actually have an accent. So whatever the Knoll sounding would be, but I have a different accent to it.
Is
More
he
of a I get.
chill?
Say again?
Is he like chill? Is he aggressive? Is he?
Well, I think depending what it is, when he gets excited, he gets aggressive. But when he's not, he's pretty laid back. But he's like, I think he's one of those dogs where he just like he's happy to hang out. But if you go and take him outside someplace, he's just like, oh, what, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so the energy just totally changes. Like he rests the whole time until he actually goes out and does something, and then he's just super high energy kind of dog. I think so. Maybe like a husky kind of thing. But I don't like I said. Before originally had him as the whole Jersey kind of accent because we were talking about lifting. Do you even lift, bro? But I'm thinking he wants to do something else where like his accent comes out. I don't know if I wanted to be more of a southern one or just mostly maybe a northern one like a Michigan kind of thing. Don't you know? But it hasn't come out yet. You know what I mean? He's trying to be professional. He's trying not to talk as much as he needs to. But I think that's what's going to come out every once in a while when he's not either doing something or he starts relaxing and forgets where he's at. So more of a Minnesotan kind of accent when you're talking to him and he's just hanging out and whatever and he forgets where he's at. But all the other time he's just stoic, trying to talk. And he does it in spurts so his accent doesn't come out.
Okay.
Do we want to take a look at the shuffling feet that went past us?
I didn't see any shuffling feet.
We
Well-
heard. Do we know which direction?
Yeah, Scott had said we heard like big steps and then shuffling feet. behind
It sounded like it was along a road. It was slightly below you, and it just primarily the only reason you noticed it is it started with like a large, deep, almost earthquakey sound, and then the shuffling feet following behind it.
So like the feet are causing the earth shaking?
Yeah.
Okay. Brutus, what is that? Do you know what that is? No? No? Do we want to go towards that or do we want to go away from that? Because if it's usually making the earth around us shake, it might be bad.
Well, we still haven't even checked out the chanting we heard, which is
Right. But the chanting's a good thing we've heard because Brutus told us chanting's good. But it doesn't sound like the shaking's good. So I don't know if we want to go towards it or we want to stay away from it.
I mean, we're here to try to find amethyst and find any materials along the way that are going to help us out in our travels. So we can check out what it is and then make the decision whether it's something we want to engage with or not.
Okay, and should we try to be quiet like we have been?
We'll go investigate.
Okay. Be stealthy and quiet and do not get yourselves in trouble.
Here are these red shirts.
No. The bad news. No.
Minor illusion. One of them's wearing a red shirt.
Stop it. The one that rolled lower, I assume. The one with the 9.
Holy crap, that's really big. Run away. That's actually what you hear. Hey, did anybody, very deep coming from, did anybody see that?
We all see that, because...
Yeah, I moved it so you guys can,
Well,
and then you hear, "Brr, brr, come back here, little creatures.
Oh shit.
To
maybe he's too big to
me,
get through the door.
my minions.
We could just book it. Like,
This is a locked door,
oh, is it? Shit.
and we're sucky rogues.
Mhm.
I actually don't know. Is it a locked door?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'll go and
Go test the door real quick.
I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna run over and just see if the door opens.
Boom.
The hand comes through the wall. Yeah.
Let's see.
And on the other side, another troll.
It is
Boom up in here.
not locked.
Well.
Use the people.
Yeah. Creep.
It leads to the outside.
Leads outside. Hey guys.
All's my nopes. Let's go.
Hey, come back.
Run away. We're being very brave.
I don't trust that you're not going to try to eat us.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try to eat you.
You don't taste good.
You probably taste better than the other things in here.
Squish and Reed, get your butts in gear.
I can't fit in here. It's too tight. Oh.
Called it. Yeah. See? Oh no, I won't make the joke.
So I'll ask them if they can actually draw when we get to a safe place to draw what they saw. Because I'm saying if they actually have the accuracy of drawing the maps, I'd like to figure out what they looked at while they were running away.
Well,
Well,
you
not-
actually hear the footsteps moving outside of the building, and it looks like they're moving back around.
Hey guys.
Sasha been trying to describe what she saw when she went to provide cover for the kobolds as they ran back in. It looked like a really big, giant undead thing followed by a bunch of ghouls.
Looked like it looked like an ogre that was basically rotting from the outside in, from the inside out, and followed by a bunch of humanoid, just shambling creatures,
Okay, so
a la
then do we wanna
zombies.
funnel them inside and fight them individually, and then take out this big creature, or
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea, especially if it sounds like they're trying to loop around to where this exits.
okay,
This
so
is
then
outside, right?
yes,
Yeah,
we're
you're
outside.
outside now.
So suggest getting people back inside then. And the door is only big enough for one creature to go through, or is it enough for two since it's 10 feet?
It's that he's too tall. It's actually not that it's not wide enough. It's that it's not. Is that the buildings he's in aren't tall enough. Yes, he could like crawl around in here, but he is smart enough to realize that would put him at a huge disadvantage to be like trying to. Is Brutus just hanging out there?
Brutus, get back inside the door.
Is that it's that door? I didn't know if it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know if there was a big door that way that we were closing.
I send Flap up to the roof, like
Actually,
right above us, so that he can watch. But I don't have a way to put him there.
Okay, you do hear "Flesh them out, my minions."
Whistler, do you want me to stand in front of you?
Shambling towards you is a bunch of zombies coming up.
Oh, they went that way. So then, do you want us to roll initiative before we move back, or do you want us to position ourselves since we knew which way they were coming from?
I'm gonna go ahead and do a you go they go thing because there's a lot, but they're all zombies, so really like it shouldn't matter. Their initiative is so shitty, anyways.
Well, yeah, no, they might be higher than mine, but one is I was trying to figure out if we were listening for them, could we be on the other end instead of this one, so we don't have to use our time to go back and get there because we were listening for them and we thought they were making their way around. That's why I moved to this side and everybody followed.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not
Was there
particularly
a door
fast.
right there?
What's that?
Was there a door right there?
Yeah.
No, there was there.
That's
Yeah.
the one we came in.
Okay.
Do you want to close the door?
Well, maybe depending.
Yes. I suggest he close the door because if we're fighting this way and something sneaks up on you behind us, at least
Okay.
you have a door. Slow down.
Okay, the door is closed.
Oh, we're in here. Okay. I see. Whistler is actually standing right here with the door open, doing this.
Does Whistler might have a plan to take them all out at one time? Just going to throw that out there. Do we want to back up to where Whistler is, close that other door, and give Whistler a chance to do whatever weird shenanigans Whistler does?
We can, because that way we can figure out what Whistler's going to do. So if we want to close the door, we can try to close the door, give him time.
Sure. Close the door and then back up to here.
Okay, what door are you closing?
So the one, yeah, the one right next to Bill. We're just
No, we can go
closing that and then backing up, since Whistler wanted us in this room, see what he's going to do.
Whistler starts whistling and does this.
You actually see the zombies all kind of you hear them all gather in front of the door, and then you hear, "No, don't bunch up, you morons!" But they're all like banging on the door,
Kobolds.
and then it kind of breaks open.
Okay, our kobolds are behind us, right?
Yeah, I'll move them.
Yeah.
Well, the shield bearing one is like probably arguing with you and wants to, like
No.
but I'm not gonna have you roll for it. So
Yes, we need to argue with the kobolds.
Right here. That way he can stab like at them right next to me while I provide him cover.
okay.
Way to compromise. Where's King?
King is kind of behind us, pawing the ground, getting ready to charge if necessary.
Okay. So they break through the door. Is anyone doing anything else as they fled, or we go into combat?
Whistler is now, he's got this door not closed,
Mhm.
but like almost closed.
Okay.
He's looking at Brutus.
Yeah.
And he's just doing this.
Oh, like hold.
And then points to the door that just got broke.
So I guess I will like tense and have my weapon look like I'm ready to charge forward.
And that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Get ready for him.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm holding my action, and as soon as one of them gets in range, I'm going to attack him.
I'm holding my action to when they're all in this room here.
Okay. Well, they're
To cast a spell.
And I'm holding Whistler's signal too.
okay. They're flooding in, so they get to about here.
Web. Through the
Okay.
whole room.
Please put that up. I think it's a dex save from all of them, which there's zombies, so they're really shit at this.
Yeah. Just a second.
Oh, strength save. First turn red or answers must make No, okay. That's weird. It is a dex save. I'll say the creature is restrained as long as it remains in my blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, it's a dex save initially, and then it becomes a strength save to free yourself.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's your spell save DC?
14.
So one of them makes it.
Okay.
It's the one at the very back. This is the last one.
Yeah.
And
It's still direct.
it's still difficult to
terrain.
yeah. So on their turn, all of them are restrained, can't do anything, and go. And, oops, I'm going to move all of them. The one at the very back goes 10, 20 feet, and moves there.
No, throw open the door.
All right. Awesome.
Wrapped up with a bow.
Pasta.
So what do you guys want to do? You guys
Well, so
determine
let's-
your order, because it's kind of a weird fight.
Go ahead and step forward and attack with my rapier.
Okay. You have advantage because they're restrained. Well, most of them are restrained.
19 to hit on my first one on this one.
Definitely hits.
1d8 plus 4 plus 1d2. So that's 9 points of magical damage on him.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yep.
All right, I will attack him a second. 18 to hit.
Hits. Their AC is 8, guys, so it's not like...
All right. 9 more points on him.
It's still up.
Okay, and I will provide cover for Reed, the shield-bearing kobold.
Okay. Brutus and Bill, what are you guys doing?
I guess since I'm closer, I'll just charge him first and make sure Bill has room to squeeze past me if he would like to go. There's my mouse. Go boop, and I'll gore that guy.
Okay.
Is he one of the webbed ones?
Yep.
Okay.
So the only thing is, Zashi and Brutus are both walking into the webs right now.
Oh, yeah, so dex saves from you guys.
Oh, is it Dex or Strength?
Dex save.
Originally.
Ah, shit.
But you might not do that if you realize that there's webs all over the place.
I don't have ranged. I
It is a
have,
spell,
one
so
point
Zashi, you have advantage on it.
Yes, and Brutus, you add an additional +3 on that dex save because you're next to me.
Oh, thank God. My one's now a 4.
So 27.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
You're good. So you guys are good.
Thank you, Sashi. Okay. When I roll my 23 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
damage.
You're hitting the one right in front of you, right? Not the one that...
Yeah, no, just the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
If it's still standing, I'll follow
It's
that up.
definitely still standing.
I don't know.
23 hits.
For 9.
Okay. That reduces it to 0, but I need to check. Zombie,
But
Undead
suffers.
Fortitude. DC will be 14. It is a con save. You take that one off at the head. I don't know why it double rolled. And yeah.
Okay, that's it for me.
Bill?
You want to leapfrog?
Oh, no, I don't want to leapfrog because I know I'm going to land in the web and I'm going to get stuck. I was just going to use a thrown axe, I guess,
Okay.
to try to hit it. I mean, I can try to jump on and throw over, but
Just jump on top of Zashi.
yeah, throw.
Just one foot on each of our shoulders, just like throwing axes down.
Yeah, because that's super
That
easy.
would actually be hilarious.
I'll try it then. Yeah, I'll do athletics to climb up, you guys.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
15.
Yeah, you do it.
It would stabilize
well-
his leg.
Throw the X.
We've got a cheerleader pyramid of death.
That hits.
Apparently.
So give me damage. Okay, I'm assuming the one that Zashi was attacking.
Yep,
So
whatever looks weaker.
okay, and then
Go, Bill, go.
where'd my zombie go?
So it's still alive.
It is still alive.
Okay.
It very hurt, but you think it's gonna drop, but the necromantic energy like heals it just enough to keep it going.
Okay, then I will pass.
Okay, and that brings it. So this guy will move around and try to make his dex save.
It gets +3 for me.
Okay, it's fine. And it will make 2 melee attacks with its spear. 1, both hit. So the zombie has to make a DC 8 and a DC 7 and a DC 9 save in order to stay up. So the shield bearer just I'm just poking it, but it keeps on poking it like in the gut, so the zombie doesn't really even care.
But Reed feels so accomplished getting in there in combat.
Mm-hmm. It is now the inventor's turn. We'll go ahead and try to hit him with a sling. It's DC 10 for the zombie. Hey! The inventor comes in and hits him right in the head with a stone, finally dropping this guy. It is now the zombie's turn. The one zombie that's free will shamble forward and try to attack Kizashi.
That's not the one that was free. It was the one in the back, right?
That one had moved up. That was the one that was free. And it will go ahead and it has this. It doesn't have disadvantage. It's not restrained.
Did it roll its dex? Oh yeah.
That one hit.
At the start of each turn, it has to make that dex save, though. Right?
Oh
Or
yeah,
gets
that's
restrained.
right. It failed, so actually it's not there. It's still stuck there. Now the zombies have to make strength saves in order to be able to act normally. If I remember reading that.
Mhm, that's correct.
So 4 of these. We'll start with the one catty corner to Brutus. Fails. The one right in front of Brutus. Fails. The one beside that one. Fails. And the final one. Fails. Wow. So all of them are stuck. Just, however, the one catty corner to Brutus is technically in melee with Brutus, so he gets to actually make, unless it was a strength check to break out. Oh, web is so complicated. Yeah, okay, so they all tried to break free of the web, so they don't want to do anything.
Fun times.
Okay, so back to you guys.
All right. Is Bill still on our shoulders?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we want to turn and like pivot, move forward in such a way?
Okay. So I'm imagining. All right, all together now.
Well, I need Brutus and Zashi to make dexterity saving throws because this is your turn.
Okay.
28.
Okay.
Do I still have your
Yep.
bonus thing? Okay, good.
Yep. So long as you are within.
Thank God.
How close? Hang on. It got
Within 10 feet. Okay, so do you guys want to I'll say you have super, because it's already difficult terrain. You have super difficult terrain if you want to move, coordinate move with Bill on your shoulders.
I was just gonna say step forward.
You're
once,
just
but-
like, and step.
Yeah, we're not quite good enough to coordinate the complicated pivots and stuff. We'll just march forward a step.
All right. One step forward. Join me. He's slipping.
Hold his leg.
There. Okay, so who wants to make their attacks first?
Zashi, do you want to
Sure.
turn order?
First attack hits
Yep.
for 12 points of damage on the one right in front of me.
Yep. Still up.
Second one hits
Yep.
for 13 more points of magically goodness.
Okay. That would be a DC of 18 for if it's going to die or not. You actually think you got it right in the head, but at the end of the just then it actually tilts its neck up and you stab, like it would be in any other creature or a mortal wound right through its neck, but it's still up.
Okay. Brutus, you want to go?
Sure. Then I will not target the same one. I'll target the one to the south.
Okay.
Start with the headbutt by
Mhm.
gore. Yes.
Definitely hits.
Okay. Where's my mouse keep disappearing? There we go. And then follow it up with a scimitar.
Okay. It's still
Does a
up.
12 But does a 12 hit?
Oh yeah, 12 hits. Oh, I thought that was damage. Sorry.
No, sorry. I would probably not get that much damage.
Their AC is 8.
Yeah,
Like
8. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was quite that low. But yeah, 8 more damage.
okay. Yeah, it's still up. It doesn't even hit to make a con save. Bill. Or
Whatever-
Whistler.
yeah.
I'll let Bill go first.
Okay.
Awesome. When everyone looks weaker, throw another axe,
Okay.
which I don't know if that went through or not. Yeah. So
You had advantage, so it does hit.
okay.
Well, are you still on their back?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in the web too.
But I'm on them.
Yeah,
So is it a
I'm
bit-
because it's
through the
ridiculous and
hole.
funny. I'm like not like.
I mean, I can roll for it if you want. I can wait. That way they can walk away, and I'm stuck in the web up top.
Rule of cool. Rule of cool.
Okay. So. And then,
Okay. And so the zombie will make a save. It's still up. This one is tough as nails. It now has an axe stuck. It has a rapier stuck in its throat and an axe stuck in its head, but it is still kicking.
so, question for you: did I reduce it to 0 points?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my rampage ability. When a null receive, I'll just put it there. Oops. I don't know if I didn't post it.
Drop something to 0, you get to do a automatic.
Bite attack.
Bite attack.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
24 hit
Yep.
to do 6 more points.
Okay.
Die.
Hopefully.
I got it.
Nope. You take off like its arm.
Then I'm done. Then
Resilient zombie ever.
It is now their turn.
Oh no, now my turn.
Oh yeah, now your turn.
I look over at the kobold adventure behind me. I wink and cackle, and I cast prestidigitation to light the webs on fire right there.
Okay.
Aren't we all on the webs then?
Yeah, but it's
slow. It only burns 5 feet at a time.
Still burn 5 feet at a time.
okay, and I actually have to do the kobold still. So the let's make it I guess a dex save from that zombie. Restrained, so it had disadvantage. Your DC is 14. Go ahead and roll, I don't know, 1d6 for this.
It's actually 2d4 for fire.
Okay, so then 2d4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is this part of web? Like it actually?
Yeah, it's actually in the description.
Okay.
They know what people use web for.
Okay. Takes 4 points of fire damage. And then, so the shield guy will try to make its dex save to not be stuck in the webs. Which it does. Goes here. And then it will try to kill this stupid zombie that you guys have all been fighting. Multi-attack.
The kobolds are just going to be the ones that do the killing blow on all of them.
Maybe.
That's actually really great.
And it is actually going to switch hand. Well, it can't because it still has shield out, so it'll be one-handed. 11 hits. So DC 10 from the zombie. Jesus. DC 9.
Dang, we just cannot get this one zombie down.
This one guy, we're gonna get everything else first. He's gonna outlive the ogre. Ogre's gonna bust in, and this one zombie's gonna be stuck in the web and growling.
That zombie dies. Because the inventor critted, so that's an automatic kill. Or
Kobolds
the
for
inventor's
win!
like, do I have to take care of all these ones? Whack!
The straw that broke its back.
And now it's the zombies' turn again. So now all the three that are actually in melee with Brutus are going to not do their action to break free. They're just going to try to attack Brutus.
Well, one of them's in melee with Zashi.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
They're zombies. But they all have disadvantage on it, though, because they're all still restrained. Pretty sure 6 misses. 11 misses. I'm assuming.
Woohoo, wasting some crits.
8 misses. The one that's on fire is going to try to break free. And does not.
See, these are the kind of cheats that are good for us as the player.
Back to you guys.
I like this set. These ones, whatever code this
So, and the
was,
fire spreads, right? So it's gonna hit the 3 now, right?
Right. At the end of our turn, that guy will actually be free because the web will be away.
Mhm.
And this web, and this web, and this web, and this web,
Yeah.
and this web will all be on fire.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and attack this one.
Okay.
Oh, I should have done my dex save first, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so that's my attack, but my dex save.
You're good.
All right. 7 points on my first hit.
Okay.
And I hit on the second one for 11 more points.
Still up. Brutus.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the one to the south of me again, starting with Gore.
Okay. Don't forget your deck save.
Thank God. Oh yeah, deck save. Which is it popping? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's taking a while.
So
Yeah,
go
okay,
ahead
I
and
was
roll
just-
damage against the one to the south of you.
My end being dumb. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Headbutt damage.
Okay. That's enough. Let me check to see if it's. So 5 plus 12 is 17.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you killed it.
You're the best. Thank you. I got Cheez-Its.
Okay, so you
Yay, I
gore
killed it.
that one, and then
Okay, and then I will go for this really resilient one with my scimitar.
okay. 18 hits.
And for.
Oh,
14.
jeez. Okay.
Should have hit the other one.
It does actually really help to have really strong finishing hits against zombies because of
Oh, okay.
how they're. It changes the DC.
That's true.
Not that it matters.
Try
Oh.
it. Yep, and that's it for Brutus.
Bill will attack whatever looks weakest
Okay.
with his last thrown axe.
Mm-hmm. Nat 20. Without any kind of issue, you just sink it into the thing's head and it is gone.
And then the next closest one, if I can reach, since I'm on the shoulders,
Yeah.
possibly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna bite
Okay.
to hit.
Okay.
26 for
Definitely hits.
5 points of damage. Then
Yeah,
I'm done.
you get another big chunk of fetid meat.
Just like Mom used to make.
This kobold will move. Oh crap! Because it'd be on fire. This kobold will actually stay where it's at. We'll go ahead and try to do its dexterity save. The kobolds are not going to rush into the fire. Come on. He is trapped. So he is restrained, so he has disadvantage on the stack, but that thing's restrained too, so this is just straight roll. 14 still hits, because they're zombies. Some piercing damage. But he is like, check my spear! Oh shit, now I don't have a spear. And then this one will move forward in front of Whistler and try to, and his magical sling will go ahead and try to kill that one. Unfortunately, he does have advantage.
Except that everybody in there has partial concealment, so he might not have.
Oh yeah, because of the web. Yeah, so he didn't actually hit. Tanked off the
Now
ground.
it's burning web, so it's all smoky too. It's a horrible, horrible, smelly.
Yeah, because it's also cooking all the zombies that died in it. So this one is now free. Doesn't take any more damage. Go ahead and roll me the damage for the other two. Or one. Just one. Tucker?
Oh, roll the 2d4.
Yeah. And have you gone? Whistler hasn't gone this turn, has he?
I haven't gone yet.
Yeah. Okay. That one
that
looks
actually
really
happens
short.
after
Okay.
my turn.
Okay.
This one's gonna be free, so I'm going to try to make a chill touch attack at it.
Okay.
Straight roll with probably cover because everybody in the way.
Yep. So I'm going to say partial cover, so it gets +2 to its AC. So it has a grand
Yeah.
AC of 10. Okay. Ooh, 13 points of damage. Does not have resistance against necrotic. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Spectral hand comes in and grabs onto the zombie.
Yeah. And he is free, but he's surrounded by flaming webs.
Yeah. It is now their turn. This one will go ahead and try to make his strength saving throw in order to get out of the flames. And succeeds.
He did take the 8 points, though, right?
Yeah, I did. Oop.
Yeah.
I didn't actually mark that. So there we go. There. And then he's going to try to go this way. Brutus, you have an attack of opportunity. We'll say Bill, you do too.
Yes. Scimitar.
Bill, you miss. Brutus, you definitely hit.
Yay. 11.
And and you, as it tries to run away, you take its head clean off. The flaming zombie.
Yay.
So did you want me to fall since I rolled a 1?
Yeah, we'll say you fall off. That sounds good. You just overextend and kind of tumble in front of Brutus and Sashi.
And you guys are over 6 feet, so I take some damage, right?
No, that would be over 10 feet. However, you do fall into the flaming web.
I didn't fall backwards.
Actually, give me a 1d8. We'll figure out what direction you fell. 2. So yeah, actually, you would have, because you would have been on top of him. You actually fall away from the flames.
All part of my plan.
That zombie is not going to get closer to the flames. I'm just going to look really confused.
Do we want to back out of the webs so that we don't catch on fire?
Probably.
All right.
Well, because Brutus is standing where it is going to be burning
Yeah.
the next round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would want to not be on fire.
You could try to charge forward into the flames.
I'm going to assist Reed in getting out first,
Okay.
cutting him free if necessary, and then back us both out of the fire.
Okay.
I'll take a toss him to me and I'll just chuck him behind me.
Let me go ahead and roll the Dragon Shield strength save just so we can figure out whether or not it helped. He has advantage because of the whole being helped thing.
And the +3 from my aura.
Technically, I've been rolling it wrong. It's a strength check, not a strength save. So your +3 word does not. It works on the dex save. It does not work on the strength check to get out of it.
Fair enough. Got it.
But it doesn't matter. With an 18, he's able to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And he will go back up that way. And just yelling about, my spear's gonna burn. I need my spear.
So freaking cute.
Is anyone gonna actually attack, or are you guys just gonna wait out the burning?
Bill
We're
will.
gonna wait out the burning.
Okay.
Bill will go. Bill will go. Because I don't want it to run away. Because it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll move towards it. If I want to worry about fire, I worry about fire. And try to get to it so it can't leave.
You're gonna need a dex save
Dex
to get. Yeah.
Dex save, aye.
And you get +3 on this because of.
Yeah,
Okay,
so 18.
you're good.
Okay. Then I'll attack it.
Okay. Okay.
17 hit.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
Which I think I did, but I'll do it again. So I'm not sure if he went through.
I didn't see it. Oh, there it is.
I think there's gonna be another one after that. 10 damage.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. And it does succeed on its save to stay up.
I am going to stop concentrating on web and the web goes away.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fight through here and try to chill touch that guy.
Okay. I need to see something. Okay. Definitely hits. Yeah. Okay. What is with this zombie's constitution saves?
I don't know.
Spectral hand again. It is the inventor will go ahead and move to here, and we'll go ahead and use its attack. It's no longer restrained, so it doesn't have advantage. So it gets to the ground. It is now the zombie's turn. Who's going to attack Bill? Going to attack Bill.
Wasn't meant to be.
Pretty sure a 5 misses you.
It does. Sorry.
That was not an extra attack. It was being dumb. And then that brings us back to you guys.
Okay. Charge! I am going to say at this point, Zashi will have King actually run in and use the help action.
Okay. Just in case you roll a nat 1. Because that's the only way you guys miss zombies.
Yeah. And waiting. Ooh, natural 20.
Okay, don't even have to roll damage because
Job King.
Yay.
stab it to the head, and then there's like you hear I no longer feel like I no longer feel my minions. I better go resurrect some more. Boom, 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 boom. And that's about where we'll stop for today because it's just about 11. So, just so you guys know,